Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss any future videos. Today is a set on my sister. She came to visit me. I'm not sure if I have told you guys, but I am originally from Oklahoma and the Navy brought me to California. So yeah, all my family gets to come visit us here in California, but yeah, so I'm just like super excited to be able to do her nails. Here I'm just going ahead and starting my prep work, and I'm using a cuticle softener to kind of help me, get some of her dead skin and cuticle off, as well as pushing back her cuticles and things like that. Alright, for my next step in the prep process, I am going to use a couple of my favorite cuticle bits. I will leave those linked in the description box below, but the purpose of these are to help remove any excess cuticle and dead skin off of the nail plate. You want to use your e-file on a low speed, anywhere between like 3,000 and 5,000 RPMs. That way you do not damage the nail and you are not trying to really use this on the natural nail. You just want to get that dead skin that just kind of hangs out the natural nail. So just be mindful of that whenever you are using these cuticle bits, because you can damage your natural nail if you do too much. Alright you guys, and for the last step in my prep process, at least for filing and things like that, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Profiles Backstage core standing band with their mandrel bit. I am using my Kiara Sky e-file as well. But for Profiles Backstage, I have a coupon code so that you can save 10% off of your order. If you shop from them, I buy a lot of nail art and I love their files. I love their standing bands. And that code is SABRE.G.NAILS. So yeah, go ahead and use my code. Go check them out. They have monthly swag bags that I freaking love, because they just give you so much nail art and just different products and things like that each month. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use this sanding band, and all that I'm doing here is I'm just removing the shine from the natural nail, as well as going around that cuticle area one last time to ensure that I got all of her dead skin and cuticle off of her nail. And that is just to help the product to adhere to her nail better. Alright, so I did cleanse the nail free of any dust and things like that with a lens-free wipe and some swipe from Young Nails. And now I'm going in with my KDS glue. I ripped the paper off of this glue because I wanted to see how much glue there was in there, because I'll use it and then after a few times I can't get any glue out of there, and I'm like, there's no way that I've used all of this glue. So I ripped that off to just kind of see where the level of glue is, and I'm pretty sure I've wasted like 10 of these super glues because I just thought I was out of glue. I mean, and I did, you know, cut some of the tips off and things like that, but yeah, I need to get me like a needle or something so that I can be able to, you know, put it down in that glue spout thing to get all of the, you know, any glue that may have dried. So now I'm going in with this is a wonderful tip clipper, especially for those guests or clients that like shorter nails. It just makes it an easier process to get all of the nails the same length. I have this in my Amazon storefront, and that link is in the description box as well. If you want to go shop on there, I have added all of my favorites and must-haves in my own opinion for nail supplies and your nail room and things like that. So she did want more of a tapered square look, so I am going to go ahead and use my scissors to trim some of the sides of that nail off so that when I go into file, it won't take me forever to file the excess nail off.
Put your arms around me, put your faith in me, put your love on me. What you need from me, need your love on me, put your love on me. I'ma do everything for you, I don't want anyone but you. Put your arms around me, put your faith in me, put your love on me. Your love, 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 put your love on me. Sweet all by myself. Put your arms around me, put your faith in me, put your love on me. What you need from me, need your love on me, put your love on me. I'ma do everything for you, I don't want anyone but you. Put your arms around me, put your faith in me, put your love on me. Your love, 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 your love.
Alright y'all, so here I am trimming off some more length from my sister's nails. Her job is a very labor heavy job, so she uses her hands a lot and things like that. So even the length at the end was still kind of too long for her. So yeah, I just had to remove some of that. And then this hand file that I'm using is from Profiles Backstage. I love this hand file for prep. I used to use the, you know, an 80/80 grit hand file for this process, but I think that's just too much for, you know, the natural nail and, you know, whenever I'm trying to appreciate my tips and things like that. So I ended up cutting this nail, I want to say too short. I honestly cannot remember, but there was something going on with it. So I was like, you know what, let's just take it off and I'll put a new one on. So that is what I did here, and I'm gonna just go ahead and continue my prep process and appreciate the tips and blend them to the natural nail.
Linger on repeat like it will be my
All right, you guys, moving on to the next step. I do use 2 coats of primer, and that is just to ensure the product adheres to the nail. So what I've started doing, because what I used to do is I would put 1 coat on, and then immediately after that I would go ahead and go in with the 2nd coat. So I've been kind of trying to get into the habit of just putting that 1st coat on, and then like right before I put my acrylic on the nail, I go ahead and just do 1 nail at a time for the 2nd coat of primer. I've kind of seen other people doing that, and I know that like you have like a timed window, I guess, for the primer. You don't want to put it on and then it's set for like 10 minutes while you're doing, your other hand. I'm not really sure. That's just kind of, what I've heard and things like that. So, I mean, it seems to be working for me, but yeah, so I'm going to go ahead. I went in with just a thin layer of clear, and then I'm using Obsessed from Not Polish. This is a glow in the dark set. My sister is super in love with glow in the dark things, you guys. I mean, she even has like glow in the dark sunglasses, so it's cool, and I just had so much fun creating this design for her. Yeah, and we had a lot of fun, catching up and spending time with each other and things like that. So here I'm going in with Creamy Sugar from Not Polish. All of these colors are glow in the dark. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and put this Creamy Sugar on, a thin layer of that. This is going to be a background to some glitters and things like that. So yeah, I really wanted to focus on these nails because they are shorter nails, and I know a lot more people like short nails versus long nails. So I'm really trying to practice on keeping them nice and thin, but also, sturdy and stable so that they don't break or anything like that. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys watch this process, and then I will pop back in a little bit.
ever call back? Do you ever pick up on that phone? Stop pretending I don't know you're home. I guess not. Do you ever respond? Explain it all again, again, again. Tell me why you don't wanna be friends. I guess not. Baby, no, I don't wanna go. You know how much I hate sleeping alone. I can never make it on my own. Tell me, tell me, tell me what I'm gonna do. Tell me how I'm gonna live my life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't make sense. Tell me, tell me how I'm gonna get through. I don't wanna take another life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't make sense. Do I ever let go? Let go of the days I wish we had. Stop crying over things I can't take back. Not yet. Do I ever forget? Erase your pretty face inside my head. Wishing you the best of life instead. Well, not yet. Baby, no, I don't wanna go. You know how much I hate sleeping alone. I can never make it on my own. Tell me what I'm gonna do. Tell me how I'm gonna live my life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't make sense. Tell me how I'm gonna get through. I don't wanna take another life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't make sense. You, oh you, I keep wishing and wishing we'll end up together. You, oh you, I keep wishing and wishing and wishing. Tell me what I'm gonna do. Tell me how I'm gonna live my life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't make sense. Tell me what I'm gonna do. Tell me how I'm gonna live my life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't make sense. Tell me how I'm gonna get through. I don't wanna take another life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't make sense. Oh, no.
All right, now that the acrylic has dried, we're gonna go ahead and start our filing process. So I'm not sure if you caught the text boxes or not, but the glitters on her nails, except for the pinky and the thumb, are from a company called Glitter Makes It. I think I have briefly talked about them. But yeah, I mean, they ship their glitters, and I want to say they come in like 2-ounce packs. I personally buy these because I like to add glitters into my giveaways and things like that. So honestly, I don't think I'll ever use the full 2 ounces of those glitters anyways. I mean, at least not right now, because I'm not like full-time doing nails. But yeah, it's a good little website if you want to find some cute glitters and things like that to encapsulate. I found some cute little like shears for hairstylists that cut hair and things like that. So then you guys will definitely see a video with those, because yeah, I'm in a whole school full of future professionals, cosmetologists, things like that. So somebody will get those shears on their nails, even if I put them on my own nails. I'm probably not going to go too much in depth on the filing. I do have many other videos that I do talk about filing and things like that. So I will definitely do my best to link those either in the cards or in the description box.